Hi, everybody. My name is Megan Fielder. I'm the author and creator behind Algebra Elevated, and I love creating resources that help teachers save time. So, today I'm going to talk about immediate feedback and why it is so important and so helpful for you and your classroom. If you're wondering what immediate feedback is, it is just any activity, practice, thing that when the students type in an answer, it basically immediately gives them feedback on whether or not they're right or wrong. That could be in the form of telling them the correct answer and they need to check themselves against it, or just checking it for them, telling them, oh, you're right, you're wrong, and then giving them potentially an opportunity to do it again. If you're looking for activities with immediate feedback, some of my favorites are scavenger hunts, boom cards, Delta Math. Escape rooms can have immediate feedback, pixel art activities. Those are kind of my favorite. Even the worksheets that have like an option bank with them, those are all great activities, practice items that immediately tell students if they're on the right track or not. So now that you know a little bit about what it is, why is it so important? So immediate feedback helps with a lot of things on the student side, but first for teachers, it really helps with your time. So creating resources that include immediate feedback is much more difficult than maybe just creating a list of problems for students to create. But once that thing is created, it then saves so much time on the back end making sure that students have the correct answer. So that could be in the form of saving you time grading the activity by hand. It could be saving class time going over the answers because they already know what they are. But like I said, it is more difficult to create these activities that have the immediate feedback. That is why it is nice to kind of go out and look on Teachers Pay Teachers or Pinterest and see if there's any of these for free, because unless that's something that you love to do, which I do personally, creating these activities is not everyone's cup of tea. By using them, everybody can do it. They're super simple. Now, aside from that, the other thing that is super helpful is it promotes student autonomy. This is helpful for the students and for the teachers. So as a student, learning some autonomy and taking control of your own learning is an invaluable experience, and they're going to have to learn how to do that eventually, especially in upper high school or college years. The requirement for students to have that autonomy over their classroom and what they're learning just gets increased and increased. So by starting on these immediate feedback activities early, it can really encourage that autonomy and give them time to practice that before they're kind of thrown into it at a older age. As a teacher, providing students the opportunity to practice that autonomy and work on that autonomy is so amazing because there's only one of you and 25 to 30 of them. And so if they are able to kind of get that feedback individually, then you can be around to help students who struggle with whatever they see in that feedback. Now, those are the two main things that really benefit on the teacher side. So autonomy gives you more time to help those that really need it, and saves you time grading or going over that assignment after the fact. But now for the students, what else it does besides promote autonomy is it really prevents repeated errors. So when a student does a whole entire worksheet or a set of problems, if they make the same mistake on every single problem, that has now been how they practiced. So in order to undo that mistake or revert that misconception is going to take a lot more work because they did maybe 15 or 20 problems all the same wrong way. By having immediate feedback, they learn very quickly that something is going wrong, and then they are less likely to repeat that in the long term. Additionally, this helps with motivation. When they see that they're on the right track, they are definitely more likely to keep going throughout the activity, but then kind of coincides with that helps with confidence. So if you do one problem, you get it right, you're going to be more motivated and confident going into the next problem. This confidence piece, though, is remarkable because in my classroom, and it might just be a me thing, I have a lot of overconfident students and a ton of underconfident students. And immediate feedback is kind of the bridge where I can help both of those learners at the exact same time. My overconfident students will learn if they're on the wrong track pretty quickly and will be eager to fix that so that they can get back to that state of confidence. My underconfident students tend to be actually on the right track often, and so then when they see those right answers, it's validation over and over and over again, and it encourages them to keep going, and it gives them that confidence for them a little bit to be more confident in the work that they are doing. At the end of the day, hopefully something in this has resonated with you as a teacher and encouraged you to maybe try some activities with immediate feedback in the coming days in your classroom. Again, top 3 activities with immediate feedback would be scavenger hunts. So they walk around the room. If they can't find their answer, that immediately tells them they did something wrong. Delta Map. Delta Map is an online resource that immediately will tell them if they get the answer right or wrong. Last one that would top of my list would be pretty much anything in Google Sheets nowadays is designed to tell students if they're right or wrong. So my personal favorite right now is some partner activities that I like to use. And so then if the box turns green, they did the question right. If the box turns red, they did the question wrong. So again, lots of ways to get immediate feedback, but more importantly, the benefits are just amazing and have a tremendous impact on any classroom. So I'd highly encourage you to give it a shot and give your students those experiences to promote autonomy, increase motivation, and increase or fix some confidence issues if you can along the way as just a bonus. I hope that helped you. If anything in that resonated with you, please share with another teacher so they can learn from this as well. And if you could like, subscribe, and also share again, I would appreciate it. If you have any questions on this, please reach out on Instagram or leave a comment down below. My Instagram is @AlgebraElevated. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you soon.